Welcome back to Key Talk Media. This show's Key Talk. Check it out, man. All right. Hey, we'll get shout out to Notification Gang, Key Talk Gang for rocking with me every single video. If you listen to my voice right now, go ahead and hit the notification bell so you get a notification every single time I drop a video. Anyway, so hey, man. I want all of y'all to like the video for me. It's greatly appreciated. But also, we got a few different topics we got to talk about today, right? So, the first topic we're going to talk about today is Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion, of course, a lot of people has been, on the fence about whether Tory Lanez actually shot her or not. You got some people that say Tory Lanez did shoot her. You got some people that say no, her friend actually shot her that was inside the car. And then, of course, you got some people saying Tory Lanez know what actually happened, which was the friend did it, but he just don't want to do no type of snitching or nothing like that at all, right? So Tory Lanez, of course, is inside of jail. He got his 10 years inside of jail. Anyways, you already know. Well, breaking news has actually happened. And in that breaking news is now coming out that Megan Thee Stallion actually openly admitted to a friend, I guess maybe she had just taken some shots or something like that. It looked potentially like she had, was off of something. However, whether she was off for something or not, the person she was talking to was not her friend because they actually recorded her telling them that she lied on Gayle King about Tory Lanez. Y'all probably like, what in the blue hell is going on? If you don't believe me, let me actually play the clip for y'all. And here goes the clip right here.
Yes, bitch, I lied to Gayle King, bitch. First of all, I didn't know that bitch was even gonna ask me about that shit. Bitch, I always want to talk about this shooting. Why are you asking me about fucking Tory? That's not what this is about. Even if I was, I fucked this nigga like once, maybe twice.
And then you can hear her calling Gayle King the B word. Now, she probably ain't gonna be on top of Gayle King's show no more after calling her that.
Twice on a drunk night, bitch, you kept catching me out of my fucking mind.
Anyway, so with that being said, of course, that clip is going extremely viral right now. And if you want to know what y'all are actually saying inside the comment section to that, here it goes. The first comment says, female's favorite line be, I only with him once, maybe twice. That don't still count. These folks be liars to get away. Wow, just wow. We all know she was welling for real. Not breaking news to streets. The baby and Tory, and one day don't forget that. I hate how well they can make most folks forget who they are. This is a smut. No other words to describe sleeping with two dudes in a day. Taking in DNA spirits. Once y'all be going in inside the comment section. They go count. So the next person says, maybe twice. Oh, because she said she, maybe got piped down once, maybe got piped down twice. The next person say, we been knew this. Why it look like a scene from a Tubi movie? It definitely does look like a scene from a Tubi movie. Like if she was to come out from that clip and be like, oh, we were just making content and it wasn't real, that would actually be a defense. Probably we wouldn't believe it, but I mean, it can actually say that because it does look like a scene from a movie. But anyways, y'all continue. Y'all said, shake my head, sad case. We know she got shot by her friend and not Tory. Crazy how the system worked. This before she got rich, boy. Does truth spill out too easy? How is she credible if she's always out her mind drunk? She's definitely always out of her mind drunk, and she even admits that she's a drunk. People in the hip hop industry admits that every time they share, she's always like uncontrollably drunk. Like there's nothing wrong with drinking, but they say she specifically is just like becomes irate, can't control her liquor, and it just all over the place, right? Yeah, of course, these aren't my words. These are the words from people that, that actually have been around her at those particular time. Anyways, I'll read a couple more comments, then we got to get on to the next topic. The next comment says, female favorite line be, I only effed him once, maybe twice. Like that don't still count. These O's be liars to get their way. Wow, just wow. Anyway, so hey man, listen, with that being said, of course this is breaking because Tory is of course locked away right now, and a lot of people think that he's innocent, and also this is breaking news because Tory Lanez's team actually did file a motion to where they are now at an appellate court. I guess it's a lower court or a higher court where they're going to relook at the case, and there may have to be new evidence that get put in where he could potentially be free. So that's definitely something for Tory Lanez that a lot of people are looking forward to. Anyways, now more and more deals and plea deals has actually been given out inside the YSL case. Like I told y'all, the defense has been whooping the prosecution. I'm talking about whooping the prosecution so bad that the prosecution is just, I don't want to say they tapping out, giving up, but more deals has actually been given out. Now, the latest person to actually get offered a deal was none other than Yak Gotti. And if y'all know who Yak Gotti is, this is Yak Gotti. Yak Gotti is a certified slime. Got to wipe the nose when you say that. But also, you know, Yak Gotti, he was on the indictment for a whole lot of wild shootings and all type of crazy stuff, right? Well, he actually rejected a plea deal, right? It says breaking. Rapper Yak Gotti has rejected the state's latest plea, ready to take this to trial, to jury. So he's going to take it to trial, right? It says Yak Gotti has rejected the state's last plea offer and fully intends to take this to the jury and get our not guilty verdict and go home. So he's taking a wild risk. But who knows what they were offering him though, right? Maybe they were offering 20, 30, 40, 50 years. Of course you're going to take it to trial, because you're probably going to end up being unalived or dead inside of jail, right? So with that being said, he did do that. Now, I got some shocking news on what Young Thug actually decided to do in a video where y'all can see him looking at Young Thug as Young Thug decided to take, I'll just tell you now, a plea deal. But anyways, now if we go to the comment section, of course, whenever rappers or anybody in the streets decide not to take a plea deal, I guess they seem more as holding it down, even if they're going to spend the rest of their life in there, risk it all going to trial, and they do receive a lot of love. So Yak Gotti right now, Gunna said, Yak Gotti with, of course, a green heart, a red heart. The next person, Shorty Mac, said, good. The next person say, next y'all going to be posting, he got 32 years or something. Just take the deal, G. Facts, though. Stand on 10. What was his offer? Yeah, Yak smart, because they ain't got nothing. Got this serious situation, post this goofy stuff, song behind it. I don't care what that he's saying. Song is crazy. Man, say, just rap over. Oh, so a lot of people are saying something about this song that I posted. It's actually a song by L Tank, and it's called Joe, where this guy is actually rapping over like a jazz beat. So that's why I see a lot of people talking about that. So it went viral on my page, actually. Anyway, so now other than that, right, we know that Yak Gotti took a plea deal. Now Young Thug on the other end, well, no, Yak Gotti refused a plea deal. Now Young Thug on the other end did not refuse a plea deal. Actually, Young Thug ended up taking a plea deal because I believe the excuse his lawyer gave was the fact that he misses his family. Not just does he miss his family, but, he has some type of health condition where he needs to get that taken care of. But as his lawyer was actually saying that, you can actually see Yak Gotti looking at Young Thug from the audience. Maybe he isn't looking at him in no type of way. Maybe that's just something that the internet is saying or perceiving, but I will let y'all be the judge of it, right? So let me see if I can go and find it and play it, right? The state is recommending, maybe this is it. Let me see if I can find it here.
And Mr. Williams.
Recommending, now there's 45. Okay, cool. Let me just play this video for y'all. Of course, this is on Rap Palace. I've got it somewhere on my page to a Key Talk Media, but I'll play it off of here. That way y'all can actually hear, because Young Thug actually did get a recommended sentence of 45 years and of course 25 years to serve. They're saying he's already served about 5 years. So I'm trying to figure out, if he served 5 years, he may have to serve 5 years in jail, but of course the rest he'll actually serve that on probation. That's kind of what they're saying, but it's been switching around. So we're gonna play this video first, and then next I'll play the next one for you. All right, so here goes this one.
Were you aware of the state's previous offer that was turned down prior to your making this non-negotiated plea?
Yes.
All right. And Your Honor, at this time, the state is making a recommendation of 45 years with 25 to serve in custody, followed by 20 on probation, subject to the special requirements of 1615 for the gang statute. And Mr.
Anyway, so as you can hear what she's saying, now it does kind of sound weird, because she says she's recommending 45 years with 25 to serve and 20 on probation. Now, let's say he's already served like 5 years, even though it's been less than that. I'm trying to think of something like, because a lot of people are saying that he's actually going to be coming home and be free. So I'm trying to figure out, from what she said, how does that mean that he's going to actually be coming home and be free? So I'm gonna have to do more research on it. But I do see Yak actually posted, he actually posted, welcome home to Thug, welcome home King Slime. But you know what? There's another clip from that trial I actually want us to watch as well. So give me just a second. Let me see if I can get that loaded up for y'all. 1 second.
Williams have no
Okay. this is a key thing, right? So, of course, everybody's been at Gunna's neck, right? And they were like, well, if Thug come home, let's just wait till Thug come home and see how he feel about it. Because everybody at a particular time was saying Gunna snitched on Young Thug because he did the whole yes, ma'am thing. Is why I sell a gang? Yes, ma'am. You know crimes they done did? Yes, ma'am. All type of stuff like that, right? Same thing that the other members actually did when they had to sign a plea deal. All of them had to agree to it, and yes, ma'am, right? Gunna just happened to get first. He's a bigger artist than everybody else, so that's why people focus on him. However, it does look like Young Thug has particular things that he cannot do while he's actually free, right? And some of the things that he can't do, he can't talk to any of the co-defendants. Not only can he not talk to any of the co-defendants, he can't be around any sort of felons at all. He pretty much can't even speak about gang activity, which, I mean, I would say is insane. It's understandable, but seeing the fact that he's a gangster rapper and he kind of got to rap about that kind of stuff, that's what his fans like, it's going to be hard for him. But one wild thing that his lawyer made a request of, he requested that Young Thug able to talk to his brother, who's also in the case, but also, last but not least, that he's actually able to speak with Gunna, because Gunna, he has contractual obligations with Gunna where they have to literally talk to each other, right? And not only do they have to talk to each other, that's his artist, right? So a lot of people thought maybe they weren't gonna rock with each other when he got out, because they thought Gunna was just doing a whole lot of snitching. But Thug, let his lawyer know, hey, make a special request that I can speak to Gunna, in which that was approved. And also right here, I've actually got all of the things that he cannot do, but I will play that after y'all get to hear that footage about, his lawyer saying, can he actually still talk to Gunna? Here goes that footage.
Contact with any of the co-defendants in this indictment, with the exception of Mr. Quantavious Greer, that is his biological brother, as well as Mr. Sergio Kitchens. He's a phenomenal artist. He goes performer known as Gunna, G-U-N-N-A. Mr. Williams and Mr. Kitchens are contractually obligated, and they frequently perform music together. Your Honor, Williams have no contact with any.
Anyway, so with that being said, it's about to be a whole lot of Gunna meat riders. When I say Gunna meat riders, I'm talking about they better be hopping on his, talking about with no hands. Why? Because a lot of them was dissing him. Talking about they thought that they were standing up for Young Thug, but then it turns out the Young Thug doesn't even, talking about say, hey man, let me get obligations where I can actually speak to Gunna. Now, with that being said, we'll just have to see how it goes. A lot of people are saying Woody better get the fuck out of town because King Slime Young Thug is now coming home, although he can't talk to gang members. But hey, who really listens to conditions? Do I think he'll still do whatever he want to do? Possibly, potentially. And I mean, well, maybe not though, because he see how this trial went. He saw us a lot of snitches, a lot of this, and a lot of that. So we'll just have to see how that goes. Anyways, now last but not least, footage of OTF Jam. I guess he was chilling with the guys, chilling with the gang. We already know that allegedly OTF Jam have been snitching. Talking about OTF Jam been getting people put up in that jam is what everybody been saying. But there's a footage of OTF Jam. I guess he's chilling with Lil Durk and them, and they're pretty much saying that he was snitching because he was with them talking, but he turned his back like this and be like da, 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 something like that, right? So with that being said, let me see if I can actually find that video. I did have the video pulled up. However, I've been going to a whole lot of different other tabs and I may not still have it. But what I think about that, do I think Buddy's a snitch? Let's just see when the paperwork comes out. Do I think, and I believe some of the paperwork did come out, but I'm getting people saying OTF Jam ain't in the paperwork. Then I'm getting people saying, well, he is in the paperwork. Da, 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 da. So, hey, man, we just going to have to see, especially when Dirk trial. It's wild because Young Thug's trial is about to end, but then Dirk trial is literally about to begin, which is absolutely insane. Now, I am looking for that, the OTF Jam. I mean, I'm sure I can find it on Twitter, but let me try one of the places before I actually go to Twitter to look for it. Or I may just have to actually put it in another video, y'all, if I'm not able to find it on here. Give me just a second. Okay, let me see. Okay, now I ain't finding it on that. Let me try to take Twitter real quick. If I don't find it on Twitter, then we just gonna have to go ahead and just play it somewhere else, right? Let me see. OTF Jam snitching. Now I hope it's not the image of, oh wait, here we go. I found it. No, but it's music playing. God dang. Okay. Let me see if music plays the whole video, because if music is playing, YouTube try to take it down or something like that. So I can't really just have y'all, somebody playing with the music. So give me 1 second. Let me try to, how can I do this? Forget it. Let's just run it. Let me see. Okay, forget it. I'm going to start it from about right here. All right, so Now y'all can actually see the screen, right? So with y'all able to see the screen now I'm going to actually play, just observe OTF Jam, because people are saying that he's wearing a wire in this actual video, right? So here we go. Just observing him. You see, you got Dirk right there doing this, whatever he doing, the gang signs. You got OTF Jam. Look, OTF Jam is right there. He fixing his coat, potentially getting the wire set. And then look, hey, look. So at this point right here, you would imagine that OTF Jam is like talking to the guy next to him, but he's not talking to the guy next to him. So people think he kind of like talking on the wire, like, hey, no, 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 no. Just look at him. Look, and then look, he done turned all the way around. He done literally turned all the way around like this. You know what I'm talking about? Like as if he's saying to him on the wire, hey, I'm with the guys right now. Make sure y'all listening. Even though he ain't got to do that if you're on the wire, you know what I'm talking about? But just look at him though. Let's see if he do it again. And he did it again. So it's just super suspicious. You know what I'm talking about? Then he fixing that code again. Hey, this is gonna be all about body language. Let's just see if he turns around one more time. If he turns around again, I'm just gonna end it right there, right? Let's just see. Y'all ain't playing up. All right, man, we don't kid all that, man. But hey, man, Buddy do look suspicious. I'm not gonna cap. Buddy looks suspicious. Now, whether he was snitching, I don't know. And honestly, I don't care. I don't care about none of these people. Anytime I'm talking about any stories, anytime, I want y'all to know I don't care about any of these people. I don't care about none of the rappers. I don't idolize none of the rappers. I don't look up to none of the rappers. They're not nothing to me at all. I literally just report them to y'all because y'all like to hear the stories, and I just generally like to report on all these people, right? But anyways, let me know something. Comment down below. Let me know what you think about this entire ordeal. I'm out.